It's an honor and a privilege to stand before you today, particularly because about 25 years ago, which is not a number I like to admit, I was an FBS football student athlete, and so this is a really special event for me. So before I go too far in my remarks, I really would like to take a moment to recognize the Sunbelt football head coaches and student athletes that are here with us today. Your hard work and effort is the reason we're here and is the main reason that Sunbelt football continues to reach new heights. If you could stand and be recognized, the student athletes and the head coaches, please. On behalf of the Sunbelt presidents, chancellors, director of athletics, administrators, coaches, faculty, and students, I welcome you to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, the home of the Sunbelt Conference and Sunbelt football. The Superdome will host an opening week kickoff game and week one when 2018 Sunbelt West Division champion Louisiana takes on SEC foe Mississippi State at 11 a.m. Central on ESPNU. The Superdome will also close out the 2019 football season by hosting the Sunbelt champion in the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl on December 21st, and then the college football national championship game on January 13th. So we appreciate our partnership with the CFP, and I would like to recognize CFP COO Andrea Williams, who's here with us today. Thank you so much for being here. It is fitting that the home of the Sunbelt Conference and Sunbelt football is a building as iconic as the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. This building has hosted Super Bowls, Final Fours, a 15-round brawl between Muhammad Ali and Leon Spinks, and so many other special moments in the history of American sports. Having the Sunbelt office and Sunbelt football games in this historic building is a testament to the power of the Sunbelt brand. As you may know, I've been on the job for a little less than 3 months, so I'm still learning a lot every day. But I recently passed an important milestone and now feel like a veteran because I can drive to our offices here in the Sunbelt without using GPS, and I don't get lost. I stand here today in this historic building to say that the state of the Sunbelt is strong. And when the final whistle is blown at the CFP National Championship in this stadium, I will also be able to stand here and say the state of the Sunbelt is strong. It will be another exciting year for Sunbelt football. The competition for the league championship will be as exciting as ever, and the non-conference schedule will treat our fans to some of the best football in the nation. Our non-conference schedule will consist of 13 games against Autonomy 5 opponents, 13 games against Group of 5 opponents, 4 games against independents, and 10 games from teams from the football championship subdivision. Our non-conference scheduling model is working. Over the past 5 seasons, only 35% of our non-conference games have come against Autonomy 5 opponents. Compare that to the beginning of the decade when the 2010 football season saw that Sunbelt played 75% of its non-conference games against the Autonomy 5 competition. The change in how our programs build their schedule is significant because the results prove success. The conference set a single-season non-conference win record last season with 24 total wins, and the Sun Belt had the best non-conference win percentage of any Group of Five conference in 2018. The Sun Belt will crown its football champion following our second annual Sun Belt Football Championship game, which will take place on Saturday, December 7th at 11 a.m. Central on ESPN. The winner of that game will play here in the Superdome in the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. We are excited about our continued partnership with all 5 of our bowl partners. Sunbelt is pleased that at the end of this football season, our teams will have the opportunity to compete in the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl, the Mobile, Alabama Bowl, the Raycom Media Camellia Bowl, the Cure Bowl, and the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl. So thanks for all the partnership from our bowl partners who are here today. We really appreciate your support. Bowl season has always been exciting for the Sun Belt, as our best teams have the opportunity to play in highly competitive games and against first-class opponents. Bowl season is particularly exciting for us because we win. We are very proud that the Sunbelt has the best three-year bowl winning percentage among all 10 FBS conferences at nearly 70%. College football is at its finest when coaches and young men have the opportunity to raise a trophy in the air and declare themselves champion. And in the last 3 years, the Sunbelt teams have done this more than their peers. The NCAA's upcoming bowl allocation formula means that the new bowl cycle that starts in 2020, the Sunbelt will once again have 5 bowl partnerships. Details of those games are currently being finalized and announcements will be coming soon. But what I can say is that we'll have some exciting new partners in exciting places and with proximity of our geographic footprint, which should make the games accessible and exciting for our fans. With all the success we've had, our goals in college football have not changed. The Sunbelt works hard to have multiple teams ranked in the top 25 of the preseason and the final polls. The Sunbelt is dedicated to having its champion be the highest ranked of all Group of 5 champions and earn a spot in a New Year's Six Bowl. The Sunbelt wants to continue to have the best winning percentage in the FBS, and the Sunbelt wants to be the best Group of 5 football conference. We believe that we are on the right path to achieve these goals. This is a special year because we're celebrating 150 years of college football, as Wright just talked about. The celebration will showcase the rich history and traditions of the sport and its contribution to American society, while also promoting the opportunity it continues to provide to thousands of student athletes across all of college football. The Sunbelt is an integral part of that history. Most everyone knows where they were when Appalachian State defeated number 5 Michigan in 2007. In 2012, ULM defeated number 8 Arkansas 34-31 behind quarterback Colton Browning's 4 touchdowns and 480 yards. Super Bowl winning head coach Doug Peterson was an All-American for ULM. Jake Delhomme helped Louisiana defeat number 25 Texas A&M in 1996. There have been so many great memories in the Sunbelt throughout the years, and we look forward to celebrating them this season. The state of Sunbelt media rights is strong. We are thankful to our partnership with ESPN that was recently extended to 2028. The agreement will provide a vast amount of exposure for our members, which will allow them to tell their stories and showcase the incredible athletic and academic accomplishments of Sunbelt schools. The state of Sunbelt academics is strong. Our members continue to focus on the academic and personal development of our students. We are in the education business, and the most important responsibility we have is to support the health, academic, competitive, and personal development of our students. This past spring, 21 teams earned NCAA Public Recognition Awards for APR scores in the top 10% nationally, and the Sunbelt had 22 academic All-Americans. In recent years, as many as $70 million in financial aid has been provided annually to the Sunbelt's over 3,000 student athletes. And the Sunbelt annually awards postgraduate scholarships to student athletes pursuing graduate studies. The Sunbelt recognized nearly 2,000 student athletes for academic accomplishments this past season. Over 1,000 student athletes were recognized on the commissioner's list for earning a GPA over 3.5. Another 900 were named to the academic honor roll for achieving a GPA over 3.0. We literally wear these academic accomplishments on our sleeves. Through our Sunbelt Graduate Patch Program, we recognize Sunbelt student athletes that have completed the requirements to earn the degree. We have 197 total student athletes that have graduated and earned the opportunity to wear the Sunbelt Graduate Patch on their uniform this season. We also provide each graduate a Sunbelt stole to wear during their graduation ceremony. Last year, we provided 820 stoles to Sunbelt student athletes participating in their graduation ceremony. This year, we hope to provide even more. The stoles and patches are a visual representation of our commitment to academics. Our presidents, chancellors, and directors of athletics believe it is important to regularly honor academic achievement, and we will continue to look for ways to showcase academics and support our work as educators. Not only are we proud of the strong academic accomplishments among our student athletes in the classroom, but we're equally proud of what they do for their communities. This last academic year, our student athletes volunteered 32,000 hours for their respective communities. That contributed to an economic impact among their communities of nearly $1 million. Additionally, the involvement of our Student Athlete Advisory Committee within our conference governance structure has provided our student athletes an opportunity to engage in conference governance and initiate campus and conference outcomes and the creation of policies and procedures related to health and safety and mental well-being of our student athletes. The state of the Sunbelt membership is strong. We believe that we have the perfect number of members. 10 football and 12 all-sport members has us well positioned for success. We're excited about our footprint in the Sunbelt of the United States from Carolinas to Texas, and our geography creates strong rivalries and schedules through our division and framework. We feel great about where we are from a membership standpoint and are quite bullish on our current composition. We have a great staff here at the Sunbelt Conference office. I want to take a moment to thank and just recognize them. If all the staff members of the Sunbelt Conference office could please just stand and be recognized. They put on this wonderful event. They do things every day to support our championships, support our students, and I just want to take a moment to recognize them today. Tiffany and I are excited to be a part of the Sunbelt family. And I do want to recognize my partner, Tiffany Speaks, so my partner of almost 30 years, who's here this morning. She's a great teammate and a great partner for me and is the love of my life. We both look forward to getting to know all of you as we travel the campus and travel to Sunbelt events. So this is the 150th season of college football and the 19th season of Sunbelt football. At the end of this historic season, when the final whistle is blown in this stadium, I will be able to repeat the message I have given today. This is a dynamic conference that continues to grow and achieve at a high level. The state of the Sunbelt is strong.